Hey guys, so today my video began with a thought, and it was, have you ever just sat outside and looked up at the night sky and wondered what on earth is out there? I've done this quite a bit, but more so recently, just because I've been getting into more philosophical moods, and there's been a couple times where I've just sat outside and just looked up at the night sky and just wondered whether there's life out there, or whether if it's just us in the universe and all the things that we can find unfathomable. Just wondering what on earth is actually going on out there, and to be able to travel in space is just one of my all-time number one things to be able to do. I want to, at one point in my life, maybe, I don't know if it would be possible, but to go outside, just to the distance of the International Space Station, just to start orbiting the planet, and just to be able to see what Earth looks like in person outside, and just to look at the beauty of it, because then it would put all of the small things into perspective, the little grievances that go on in your everyday life. It'll put them into perspective. It'll make it seem like they're not as bad as you make them out to be. And the thing is, we've made such incredible advancements in our space age technology in the last couple of years, with SpaceX being able to land a rocket up and down on the same after going into orbit, and then also reusing the possibility of reusing the same fuel containers, because that's the most expensive part of the rocket, I'm fairly sure. And which means it makes the idea of actually space travel more feasible, because it's a hell of a lot less expensive and all these different things. And then there's the idea of Australia creating their own space organisation. It's just the idea of being able to travel in space has become more and more of a reality, because it just seems like we just backed off after we went to the moon. And now that there's more small international companies getting out there, it seems like the whole idea of it will be more of a possibility, and that the likeliness of us sending people to the moon regularly just because they want to, and actually making a first manned mission to Mars is actually not too far away. When if you look back say 10 years ago, you wouldn't think that in the amount of technological advancements that we've made to this field. And it's just astonishing. Everything's just growing exponentially, and it just makes makes you wonder what kind of things can we do next, and how can we better everyone, and just all the small things that we can do with the technology that we've created. Because every time that I look up, I always find the things that are unknown fascinating, because it's always a goal to find out what they are. How trying to explain them is always an interesting way, because it makes it because if we knew everything, then most of the time everything would just be boring. So finding out the unknown and making it known is one of the most interesting things to me. Even if it's just unknown to me, I enjoy finding out all the stuff. That's what a lot of people do with their all the astrophysicists. They all find the idea of space and all that kind of stuff interesting, because we only know a small portion of the knowledge that is that consists in the universe, and being able to find out more of that can help us as a species grow and just become better. And there's a thing of if we as humans looked up at the night sky every single night, because there's a thing about it, when you look into infinity, it puts everything in your life into a sort of perspective, in that they talking about all the small grievances that you might all the shit that might have made your day bad. It might have only been one thing, but if everyone looked up at the night sky and just wondered what was out there, and just took in the infinity of space and all that, they'd live their lives an entire different way, because it puts everything into perspective. It makes the little things that have annoyed you in that day seem like they're just little things, and that they shouldn't ruin your entire week or entire day. It just makes it seem more realistic. And it's just the thing with us humans, we've always wondered what is out there. We've always just kind of sat there going, are we the only ones in the universe? And then people have answered the question saying, yeah, we're the center. But as we get more and more advance, we start to question all this stuff, and we've always wondered, are we alone in the universe? What is out there? The what is out there part is the major thing, and once we start to explore more of our space, we'll be able to answer those questions. And to me it just seems like a fascinating time to be actually present in our modern day society, even with all the shit that's going on. Just looking at the bright things that our people have been creating just makes me happy. And on that note, I just want to say that's all I've got for today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video of my insight to like the idea of space, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. As always, stay safe. Peace.